My name is Enli Amzai, and I'm a fitness coach. And I like to say I do a lot more things than that when I'm working with people. But yeah, I help men lose weight. I've been doing it for years. I've been an in-person trainer for 5+ years. And even before that, I was helping my friends out and doing other things and working out with them. And I was helping them lose weight. So I was a coach before I started calling myself a coach. And I'm here now. And now I took my business online so I could help even more people lose weight. And people don't realize in the process of losing weight, there's a lot more things that you didn't realize I would help you out with. Like, hey man, I thought this is just about my calories and getting in the gym, but it's a lot more than that. And one of those topics I'm going to bring up right now, and it's called testosterone. So there's a lot of myths, and there's a lot of like bullshit, like I don't know, it's just up in the air. People don't even know what it is. But testosterone's a hormone that men mostly have. Women have it too, just not as much. But basically, it makes you aggressive, it makes you tough, it makes you strong, it makes you assertive, it just makes you attack life, you know, just to get down to it. You could see it in other men who has more testosterone than others. You just see it. It's just right there. Majority of the time you don't even need a test. But there's guys walking around with like 300 level of like testosterone going through their blood. And we're told in society that's normal. That's not normal. Like you got testosterone levels of like a 60-year-old man. If anything, it should be over like 700, 800. That's where your testosterone should be. But we're told this is normal. Like for example, like my insurance, I can't even get my testosterone checked. And they're like, why would you want to get checked? Like I've had multiple doctors tell me this. They're almost gatekeeping it. They don't want you to know how much testosterone you have. Personally, I call it testosterone like a power level, like in Dragon Ball Z. The higher your power level, yeah, you could beat someone up. And you could see this in fighting too. No, but yeah, the testosterone, yeah, it's almost like society's like gatekeeping it from you. Like certain insurances won't take it. It's very expensive to check it. You get blood work, but it's not even in there. It's like this is one of the most important hormones for a man in his body. Why aren't we checking this? All of our problems are derived from low testosterone. In the society we live in the country we live in, everybody has low testosterone, and everybody acts like it's normal. So in this video right now, I'm gonna get right to it. I'm going to talk about, things to prevent your testosterone being lowered and things to raise your testosterone. And there's no tricks, there's no supplements I'm selling you or anything. It's simple stuff. It's just the foundation of your fitness. So first off, sleep. If you're not getting 8 hours of sleep a night, your testosterone is going to be low. And you could feel it. With your energy, the way you look, how strong you are, your endurance, everything. You're just slow. You're just a worse version of yourself with 4 hours of sleep. You just are. And with 8 hours, you're on top of the world. And the main reason is because of testosterone. So we need to be sleeping 8 hours per night. Like it's really hard to do in the modern world. I tell my clients, get a half hour, get an hour longer sleep each night. That's the first thing to do. That easy to raise your testosterone. It's dramatically going to go up. You're going to feel it. You're just going to be better, right? Logic, right? Get more sleep. You're going to have more energy, right? Who knew? But yeah, like we need more sleep. We need more rest. Even a little bit more leisure. Like we're always so stressed. Like people say they're resting and they're just scrolling on their phone. Like that's not resting. You're still engaged. Or people play video games at the end of the night. Like I got no problem with video games, but you're not resting. Like if you're playing Call of Duty, you're role playing, being a soldier, shooting people on missions. No, like that's not rest. Killing people in the virtual world is not rest, okay? So we can't be playing video games. We can't be doing any of this bullshit in leisure. We gotta be meditation, walks out in nature, spending time with family, just time to yourself. Visualization. Like this is when you're relaxed. We don't get enough of this, and this is why, because cortisol just kills our testosterone. Cortisol is the stress hormone, and the more we have of it, cortisol is good in certain cases, but we're just overwhelmed by it, and this is why testosterone levels are so low, because we're so damn stressed. So sleep's a huge one. We gotta get that out of the way. And the next part is your nutrition. If you're eating like shit, like your testosterone's gonna be low. Eating all these bullshit sugars that cause inflammation and bullshit. Like if your diet's not there, your testosterone is going to be low. You're not getting the right macronutrients in. You're eating a bunch of carbs every fucking day. Like, it's just not good for you. And if we talk about like the water, and this actually involves the food because we get majority of our water in food. But yeah, like, I mean, there's legit things in our water. It's not a conspiracy. Not anymore. I mean, there's studies. I mean, you could look up your local water treatment plant. Look up, hey, what's in my water? You could see it right in there. Nobody's lying to you. It's not a conspiracy. You know, Alex Jones. You know, they're making the frogs gay. And I'll actually link the study down below. But yeah, in the study, the frogs didn't turn gay. If anything, from what I read, it was I want to say 8 out of the 10 frogs turned sterile, and the other 2 became hermaphrodites. And that's because there's an excess of hormones in our water. And again, this isn't conspiracy. If you look at like how pesticides work, basically pesticides, because you need to kill these insects and parasites on your crops as a farmer, but you can't put toxic chemicals over these insects, because if you kill the insects, then the plants aren't eatable. Then we eat the plants, and then bad things are going to happen to us. So how do we kill the insects without killing us? Pesticides, and the way they work is they lower the libido of these insects. These male insects, their testosterone goes down, okay, dramatically. And insects don't live that long. I mean, some insects live like for 2 weeks. So you spray this on your crops, 2 weeks later, the whole population's gone. Boom. Now you could go sell it. All you have to do is, wash it off, right? But no, it's a lot more complicated than that. It goes in the soil, and then it goes into the plants, and it's carrying these hormones and all this other bullshit that's in the pesticides. And then you eat that. And then your libido, your testosterone gets lowered, just like in the plants. Because as you can see, for women aren't having this problem. If anything, more estrogen and all these things are making, women, I mean, prettier. They look more feminine. I mean, like, it's working amazing for them. But for men, it's not working out. So, massive problem in the country right now. Hell, even there's a study I read, I believe it was from England, but there is so much birth control in the water because women are taking estrogen, they're taking female hormones, and they're just pissing that all out in the water. And every woman's on birth control, even if they're not having sex, just to regulate their menstrual cycle. And again, it is just hormones. It's like why do men take steroids? One side effect is to look more manlier. Same thing with birth control, makes you more feminine. That's why women love taking it. Same thing. Nobody's talking about that enough either. But yeah, it's the water we're drinking. We need shower filters. We need water filters. We need clean water. It's so difficult to get clean water in this country, okay? So that's another thing for testosterone we need to fix. And then the next thing is just regular training, resistance training. I mean, the best thing you do for your testosterone is just weightlifting. I mean, there's countless studies on these things. I mean, like, just one day out of the week, your testosterone spikes, because that's what men do. We lift and pick heavy things up everywhere. Like, every man has to be weight trained. We got to be moving our body. I mean, this is what men have been doing for thousands of years. It's a no-brainer. So, like, oh man, and even like, hell, even like martial arts, and even stuff like people say like running and stuff, this is bullshit. All this stuff. Move your fucking body. We need testosterone. We need to raise this up. We need to do things that make us more like men. That's what we need to do. Like, and these days, I guess it's pretty complicated what that means. Be a man, or or what is a man and what a man should do. But that's a whole nother topic and video. But you get what I'm saying at right now. So we need our foundation down. We need our sleep, our nutrition, and our exercise down. If we don't have those things, our testosterone is going to plummet. So you could be taking all these supplements like She Legit and all other bullshit that you could be taking. Like, yeah, maybe it's like 0.0000% your testosterone is going to go up. But if we don't have the foundation down, we're not going to get anywhere with this. None of this is going to help. And people just want you wasting money on their products, because like a lot of people can't sell you these things, honestly. Like, who's going to sell you sleep an hour more than the night? Huh? Like, who's making money off of that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, we need the foundation down. If we're going to talk about testosterone, have any of these conversations. And if you liked what I had to say and you want to go more depth into this one-on-one with me, click the link in my bio. Let's have a chat, and from there we could start working together. And I can help you lose weight. And in turn, we could raise your testosterone, because that's mandatory to losing weight. Because the more testosterone we have, the higher metabolism, the easier it is going to be to lose weight. So yeah, losing weight's the goal, but we're going to be fixing a lot of things. And all those things I named in your sleep, nutrition, and exercise. So if you're ready to work with me, click the link. Let's get started. I can't wait.